My grandma, because she's very selfless, and every time I need something she's there for me, and when I want to talk to somebody she's also there for me. And sometimes she would tell me about the times, her times back there, and it makes me appreciate my life more because I know that she went through so much, my parents went through so much, and then it reminds me of how hard I have to work. And also there are times when I really do things that I regret, and I ask myself, what would my grandma do? And then eventually it ends up being the best option that I have.
My dad. He teaches me a lot of stuff about life in general because you can't learn a lot of it from school. And he's always been there for me. So even though he works a lot and he tries really hard to support this family, whether he's like juggling like 3 jobs or he's like working overtime, he still takes the time to help me if I need help. And like there's just so many life lessons I've learned from him that I could never learn from anyone else.
I do look up to my parents, but also recently there have been a lot of women figures in the news that I've looked up to. Malala Yousafzai, you guys have probably heard of her. She started a campaign to help educate women and children in Pakistan. So I look up to her as an initiative since she's a young girl working to make the world better as well as she can.
I would have to say it's my friend Jennifer. She's about 2 years older than me, but the reason why she's so great is because she's basically a woman of true character, resilience, and endurance. Just talking to her, with the everyday conversation, she just radiates beauty, and I think she's basically my role model.
I would say my grandmother, because she not only takes care of herself, her husband, my dad, and me. She's very selfless, more than my mom, honestly.
My piano teacher.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, I'm following his footsteps, you know? Like, it's hard piano, and then like you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta love what you gotta do.
I would say my mom, because she is just a very strong woman. She's been through a lot, just with work and her past experiences and current experiences, and she's doing an amazing job of being a mother and being a role model to me and my brother and my family. So
my mom, probably, because she's always the most reprimanded in her family. My grandma always kind of tries to look down on her, and she's always bothering her. But like amongst her siblings, I think she's the most successful because she's someone who got out of Korea and like made her own business here. Even though she had to give up college for her brother, she still was able to be the most successful one.
Probably my mom, honestly, because she went through like a lot in her childhood, and she's so strong. She's really brave, so I consider her like my best friend.